Now, let's say I got a card that had no information at all. I could click on this, and the whole thing will say blank, and I can move on to the next record. Now, let's say that, you know, the guy who was writing this information originally, the clerk, you know, was drinking a cup of coffee, and you know, and he set his cup of coffee down, and coffee spills. It has a big stain across it, and maybe I can see like that much of that field. I know there's something there,
Unreadable.
but I don't know what it is, so it's unreadable, right? So I can hit Control U, and unreadable comes up, or alternatively, I can click on this, the question mark, and that does the same thing. Or let's say the whole card. I know there's something there, but I can't read any of it. Just it's so messed up that I can't read a word. Then I can click on that, and the whole thing will fill in with unreadable. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But this we know. Contact surname is the same as the husband's. We know it's husband's wife. Employer's name, Bessemer and Lake. Oops. Erie Railroad. Okay, now we come over to the second card. Race is white. Now they have pull-down menus because there's only a set possible. White, Negro, Oriental, Indian, Filipino. Okay, so there's only ones available. So usually when there's a set number of things, they'll create a pull-down menu. Okay. Height is, now, again, this I would learn from the instructions, because I know I'm not usually supposed to use symbols, so if I look on the instructions, I'll find out that I put in the height according to, no, not centimeters. Don't ever adjust anything. Put it the way you see it. But I can't put it exactly that way, so what I find out when I read the instructions, it says leave out these marks. So what I do is I put in 5 for 5 feet, space, 8 for inches, and I'm good. Now, what would have happened to the guy, you know, felt bad about being short? So he wrote 5 feet, 8 inches, 8.5 inches, and he wanted that half inch in there. Leave the half out. Yeah, just go to round numbers. Weight is 183. That's pounds, by the way. Okay, complexion is ruddy. Eyes are blue. Hair is red. Oops. That's all there. Okay. Registration month, and that's down here. February 16th. 1942. Okay, now you got to be careful here, because I'll show you again in a minute on how to do this. If there's only one person on here, so that's one record for one image. That's fairly normal for a basic or a beginner style index like this. But sometimes you might get a ledger, you know, a book page that has a list of names, could be 40 people, right? In which case, let's say I get to the point on this image, let's say there's another card of another person, then I would have to say new record, and I'd get another set for this image. But only if there's another card in this photograph, okay? But there's not, so I'm not gonna click on that. I'm only going to click on that if there's another whole person I've got to put in, right? So instead I'm going to go to next image. Okay. Or I can click here. Either way, I click there, I click here, and it's going to take me to the next one. Boom. The new image comes up, and I've got a blank slate to start with. And I know my progress. I can see the number of images, the number of records on this image. There's only one of one. That's how many I need, and I'm ready to go for the next one.
So that's the new project.
Well, it's no, it's the same project. It's just the next record, the next image, next image. Now, obviously, there could be more than one record,
So what's the purpose of the next image?
That just takes, yeah, see, right down here are all my images for this batch, okay? And so I've already done 4, and this is the 5th one. I know I have 10 total.
Mas easy pala.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, one other thing.
Tapos 10 images to make it clear. The one project
To finish the project.
finish.
Okay, you have to complete all of those. And then once you get to the last one, it'll ask you a question. Let me go ahead and do that.
It's
See,
someone checking.
yeah, once you get to the last one, it'll say quality check.
Quality check.
Instead of, whereas here it says next image, it'll say next dash quality check. Click on that.
Checking.
It'll check it. If there's anything that it thinks is wrong, it'll take you to it to
So,
fix.
you can do that only on when you reach the last image.
Right, only when you reach the last image.
Meaning it's already finished when you reach the
Yeah.
last project.
Yes. And then when you click on the quality check, you're saying, I'm done, check it. And then the computer will check. Mainly what it's doing is it really just checks for spaces that are blank. If it has an asterisk next to it, it means it has to have something in the box. So either you skipped it, you forgot to put the control blank in, whatever. It'll ask you about it. And but if there's none, it'll just say quality check completed. Are you ready to submit? And again, that'll be right here. There'll be a little blue button. It'll say ready to submit, and boom, it's gone. And you're ready to start another one.
When you reach the 10
Last one.
project,
Yeah.
will automatically disappear.
Once you tell it to, you have to click the button. First, you'll do the quality check, right? And once it says it's done, it'll say submit the batch, question mark, and there'll be a blue button that says submit. Click submit. Once you've submitted it, it's gone. Can't do anything else to it from that point on. Yeah. Now somebody else will look at it. An arbitrator will look at it and check it at some point. And if you made any major errors, they'll fix them. But you'll get an arbitrator report eventually.
Take pa
telling
pala
you
yung mga
that
applies
fixed.
sa may quality control na yung
So
quality
many.
control. Tulad ko sa buhay. Siyempre.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in the 5th level.
Of this one.
So we have 5 to we have 5 more.
6 more.
6 more.
This one is 5 more.